Hello, dear students. My name is Bankeshwar Panigrahi. So, in our last class, we have discussed about the characteristics of database management system. So, today we are going to discuss about different components of database management system or different components those are used with our database management system. So we will discuss one by one components. So basically there are 5 components that are used with our database management system. They are hardware, software, data, procedures, and database access languages. So first we will go through the diagram for the components of DBMS. So this is the diagram of your components of database management system. So first one is software, hardware, and user is directly interacted with the hardware and software, related with hardware and software, and the hardware and software follows some procedures, and the user can communicate with the hardware and software of the databases by using some database access languages, and data are generally the raw facts. Those are saved inside the databases. So first is your hardware. So when we go through the hardware components, those are used with our database management systems. They are different type of memories, that is your RAM, ROM, and the hard disks, and the different peripherals, those which are used for continuing the computer systems like keyboard, mouse. Generally this type of IO devices also we are used with our hardware components with our database management system. That is given here that when we say hardware, we means computer, hard disks, IO channels for data, and any other physical component involved before any data is successfully stored into the memory. When we run Oracle or MySQL on our personal computer, then our computer's hard disk, our keyboard using which we type in all the commands, our computer's RAM, ROM, all becomes a part of the DBMS hardware. So next is your software. So this is the main component that the programs which controls everything. So the DBMS software is more like a wrapper around the physical database, which provides us with an easy to use interface to store, access, and update data. That means by using the software applications like Oracle, we are able to easily store some informations, data, or access some informations and data and update of the different data items by adding inside the databases. This is only possible if we will install our database software like Oracle in our computer systems. So the DBMS software is capable of understanding the database access language and interpret it into actual database commands to execute them on the database. So next is your data. So data is a resource by means of which or by using that resource we are going to perform different type of operations, or we are going to access our database or communicate with our databases. So data is that resource for which DBMS was designed. The motive behind the creation of DBMS was to store and utilize data. As I've told you that by using the data, we will store the data inside the database and we will perform certain type of operations or utilizations on those data items. Those are stored inside the databases. In a typical database, the user saved data is present and metadata is stored. So here one new word comes, that is your metadata. So metadata means the data about the data. That means this is an information stored by the DBMS to better understand the data stored in it. Okay. For example, here to understand the metadata, one example will given here that when I store my name in a database, the DBMS will store when the name was stored in the database. What is the size of the name? Is it stored as related data to some other data, or is it independent? All this information is metadata. That means the data, those are related with the main data, that is your name, like how much memory size it will take to store inside the database, and the name is related with other data items or not inside a database, and the name is independent or not. That means it is whether it is dependent with some other data or not. These all type of informations of name are called as metadata. That means these all type of items are related with the name data. That's why they are called as metadata. Next is your procedures. So procedures refers the general instructions or steps to use a database management system. This includes procedures to set up and install a DBMS software, to log in and log out of DBMS software, and to manage databases, take backups, generating reports, etc. That means the procedures are some steps which is followed by a user when using the DBMS software. That is your first install the setup of the software, After that, login to the software, and after all the operations are completed, after that log out to the DBMS software and creating the backups and generating reports. This type of things are called as the procedures for a database management system. And next one is your database access language. So the database access language is a simple language designed to write commands to perform different type of operations on a database. So a user can write commands in the database access language and submit it to the DBMS for execution, which is then translated and executed by the database management system software. So user can create new databases, tables, and perform all type of operations like inserting, accessing, updating, deleting. These all type of operations can also be performed by the new databases which is created by the user inside the database management system software. Okay. Next is your users. Users are of different types of users are there. They are administrators, programmers, developers, and end users. So first we may go through the administrators. So administrator or DBA is the one who manages the complete database management system. That means the DBA is responsible to take all the necessary cares of the database management system. Or in other words, we can say that the database administrator will manage the complete database management system. Okay, it is given here that DBA takes care of the security of the DBMS, its availability, managing the license keys, managing user accounts and access, etc. Next is your application programmer or software developer. So this user group is involved in developing and designing the parts of DBMS. Okay. So application programmer and software developers are involving to develop and design the parts of the DBMS software. Next, the end users who may use the database, those are called as the end users. So in these days, all the modern applications, web or mobile, store user data. How do you think they do it? Yes, applications are programmed in such a way that they collect user data and store the data on DBMS systems running on their server. So end users are the one to store, retrieve, update and delete data. That means we are the end users and we will perform all type of operations like insertion, retrieving, updation, deletion by using the data. Those are stored inside the server. Okay. So this is all about your components of database management systems. So basically 5 components are there: hardware, software, data, procedures and languages, data access languages. Okay. So this is all about your components of DBMS. Thank you.